back to my channel, back again. I hope you guys love today's tutorial. Let's get straight into it. So starting off, I'm prepping her face with some rose water and some Color du Jour Prep and Prime spray. I love this spray. I'm going in with the Bare Minerals Bare Haven Moisturizer. This moisturizer is so nice and so, I would love to call it emollient because it kind of gives the skin such a good glow, but it goes into the skin so well. And honestly, I originally bought this to be a replacement for when my other moisturizer ran out, but this one is such a thinner consistency that it goes into the skin so nicely than my other ones. I feel like with my other ones, I really had to fight a little bit more than with this one. This one makes your skin feel so supple. Now I'm going in to fill her eyebrows in with the BH Studio Brow Powder Palette. And as you guys see, she has her icy Elsa blonde hair, so I want to make sure that her brows weren't too dark. But yes, this palette, a lot of you guys have been asking me about it because apparently it is not on the website anymore. I looked, it wasn't, so I really don't know what BH Cosmetics has going on with this palette. This was a dupe for the Anastasia. If you can't afford the Anastasia, I would say definitely go for that. The Covergirl Full Coverage Concealer, you guys know I love this. I'm just going to carve out her brow and then buff it out immediately. If you do not like that line of demarcation for concealer, try to buff it out as quickly as possible and try to not put as much coverage in the front of the brow and stuff. That was just my best friend walking into the studio, so she was just being nice enough to say hi and stuff. This is my good girl Harmony, so you guys are going to see us talking and kikiing throughout the entire video. So just cleaning up that brow now again. And I like to go in with a very natural color for cleaning up the brows, if you guys have noticed. I really don't like the brows to stand out too much. And now I'm just prepping her under eye base with the Benefit Puff Puff Away, I think they call it. I'm going in with the eyeshadow primer Eden from Urban Decay. Cancel out the redness on her lid and to give a good prep for the eyeshadow. As you guys see, again, she has that Barbie Elsa hair, so I really want to do something like that I feel like Barbie would wear. Like, I wanted it to be really pretty, really girly, but still smoky and sultry, so it could go really nice for your birthday or the beginning of the new year. So I'm just gonna buff out this primer. I don't like to do both eyes and then blend both out because it does dry really fast. So I'm going in with my 25D Oh Boy palette, and I'm going in with that shade I just pointed into, which is like a peachy orangey shade. And I'm using this as a transition color. I'm buffing and buffing away. Just buff and blend, circular motions. And the brush I'm using is actually from BH Cosmetics. As you guys can see, it was shedding. Oh my god, I was so annoyed. Then I'm going in with that orangey shade. That is my favorite shade of the palette. Honestly, it was the shade that made me buy the palette. I was looking for a shade like that for so long, and then once I found it, I had to buy it immediately, and I use it all the time. So I'm taking that shade to smoke it out. I promise you guys in the next batch of videos, I finally started showing you guys the shadows. I remembered, but now I'm not showing them as long. Here we go with that shade to deepen out the outer corner. I'm not showing you guys the shade for very long, and I didn't realize how long it takes my camera to focus. So I promise you guys I'm going to get better at that as well. So I'm just smoking out. I didn't want it to be too dark because I knew I wanted to do a smoky wing liner kind of look. So I'm just taking that out into the outer V corner. I think next time I'm going to do a halo eye for you guys. I haven't done a halo eye in so long, so I feel like I want to do a tutorial on one. Comment down below if you guys would like a halo eye tutorial. So I'm just continuing to buff that out and stuff like that. So I'm going with that darker shade, and that's the darkest color I'm going to go in with, which is pretty dark now looking at it on here. But trust me, when it looks all together, it gave the exact appearance that I was looking for. So now I'm going in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going in with this light neutral shade to buff it all over her lid. I wanted a shade that reminded me of her hair, so something with that like kind of taupey, ashy tone to it, and I feel like this was really perfect. And then for the middle, I went in with those two shimmer colors that you guys are going to see me go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm just buffing that black shadow on her lash line. And this took me a very long time. I spent a lot of time building up this black shade to really smoke it out to my desired look. Let me tell you something, guys. If you want your lashes to look fluffy, expensive, and your makeup just to look sexy, like bedroom eyes, make sure you smoke out your shadow. And what I do is I just line the lid first, and then I go in with the shadow. But honestly, you don't even have to necessarily do the liner part. Because the eyeshadow will be pigmented enough to really give it that smoked out effect. So I'm just buffing and buffing and buffing and buffing. And I would say I probably did this for like a good 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. Might start seeing this in my tutorials more. I've been loving the technique that I see a lot of people from the UK do, where they put the eyeshadow on naked skin. I feel like it gives such a better pigment. I was just trying to connect the top to the bottom, so that's all you're going to see me do now. I just go in with the black in the Jaclyn Hill palette, and then the brown in the Jaclyn Hill palette. It will be in the description bar below. Now my favorite part, the foundation. I'm just joking, I don't know why I lied. This is the black opal stick in Truly Topaz, and then I added some hints of Heavenly Honey because I didn't want to rely strictly on the highlighting to balance out the color. So as you guys see, the eyeshadow looks so pretty and so blown out. The only thing I wish I did is I wish I cleaned up the eyeshadow more to where past the smoky line it was cleaned up. If you guys make sense, like I wish I cut the edge more. But from a distance, I couldn't really see it on that eye. But on the other eye, if you guys will see, it's kind of more cleaned up. But learning lesson. Just buffing, buffing, buffing that foundation in. Giving that really, really, really pretty effect. I like this smoked out wing liner that I did a little bit more than the first one I did. But I'm still trying to perfect this technique. So you guys bear with me. These are tutorials, but it's also just, you know, seeing a learning lesson. And don't be scared to use your modeling sessions to like practice looks you're not comfortable doing. That's the best time to do it. Again, we're just kikiing, just buffing out that foundation. Next, I'm going in with a concealer shade that's not too much lighter than her skin. This is the Makeup Forever in the shade 54. No, it's not. Which one is it? No, this was the Milani Golden Tan. Yes, Golden Tan, shade 10. Whatever the foundation from Milani that is in shade 10. I use this to highlight, and then I go in with the Covergirl concealer. I'm going to leave the shade down below, and I highlighted with that. I made it brighter. Again, I was saying in a different video, I want to use less concealer. I filmed these the same day, but now looking back at it and even just thinking back to my technique, I really want to see the less is more approach. So do not be scared, do not be shocked if my artistry changes up a little bit next year, because obviously we always want to elevate. I appreciate all you guys' comments on my artistry, but I definitely always feel like I could be better. So I'm just buffing that in with that foundation brush. Again, that helps bleed the color in so nicely. It makes it such a seamless look. Like, you guys see that cheek? You guys see that cheek? Like, it gives you that ombre. I feel like when you use the highlighting contour, it should be an ombre effect. Next, I'm going in with the Williams Heddle foundation in the shade Toasted Honey to contour / bronze her up. I used too much of this product, so I had to buff it out with the Beauty Blender. Again, I like to show you guys my mistakes as well because nobody's perfect, but we're gonna work it. We're gonna blend it. Let me stop. Blend, 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 blend. And if you get makeup in your client's hair, like I just did, just keep a makeup wipe or like some Cinema Secrets. Just keep something next to you that will easily wipe it off. And I do keep a wand curl and a flat iron in my suite, just in case I need to retouch it back up. Now I'm just setting her under eye with the Laura Mercier setting powder. And then I'm going to set her contour with the Hoola Caramel. Obviously, after you do all those powders, you have to let it bleed in. That's what a good setting spray does. Let those powders really seep into the skin for a more skin-like finish. Next, I'm going to do my favorite highlighting palette, which is Be Wild and Radiant by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to highlight her. Next, I like this step, but honestly, I wish I wasn't lazy and I wish I just did it with real glitter, because I don't know if just this happens to you guys sometimes. Sometimes, depending on the liquid eyeshadow I use, or maybe it's the way I'm applying it, sometimes it will literally just lift off the entire product. So on her left eye, I ended up doing that, and it was so annoying because no matter how many times I reapplied it, it wouldn't fix itself. But it just wasn't as, you guys see that like little circle right there? So in the end, before she left, we just had to do a little bit of shimmer on top. But that annoys me so much with the Stila glitters and just liquid glitters in general. Gonna place her lashes on. I've been using this new glue from Kiss. I think it's called the Latex. And then I'm gonna line her lips with the Ruby Kisses lip liner in the shade dark brown. And then for lipstick, we went in with Dose of Colors. Or is it Dose? Yeah, it's Dose of Colors. Or is it just Dose? That's what I think. Sorry. Bear With Me. And then on top, we just did the gloss from Ruby Kisses and Cotton Candy, and then clear gloss. As you guys see, her eyes pop open, and when she looks up, those lashes are on, honey. And this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for all your support and for watching my videos and for basically going on this journey of me trying to grow my artistry. I hope you guys are having a happy new year, and don't forget, this is practice makes perfect. This is the perfect year to work on your skill, and don't be upset if it's not perfect, because trust me, nothing is ever going to be perfect. And that's why I really want to start being honest with you guys about things that I could have done to make the look even better, little mistakes that happened. And then in the end, when you still look at it, she looks fabulous. Especially when I put that pink gloss on, I really felt like she was serving Barbie Dream House when she sent me pictures of her look. I was like, wow, girl, you look really, 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 really good. And as you guys saw in the thumbnail, the makeup looked so pretty and perfect. Oh, and the clear brow gel to set those brows in place. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again for all your support, and can't wait to see you guys soon. Bye.